What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Apparently my lighting system is in the do what it wants to do army, so we're going to let it do whatever it wants to do. We'll just go from there. It'll be fine. That's hilarious. Can't even set right on my thing. Like, look at this. Now I'm sitting here. Now somehow my camera's off. Yeah, see, that feels better. Right there. Wait till they get a load of me. Anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. What is going on? I am super excited for the debut of these brand new wrestlers here tonight. You're going to get to see some stuff, so it's going to be very cool. We're going to run through the card here in just a second. Matt Storm, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. JP, Vipero, R2K, welcome to the stream. You guys all beat me in the chat, you know what I mean? Andre, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Digital, what is happening, my man? Member of the Bark Squad, welcome to the stream. Temple, what is happening? Welcome in to the stream. So, let's go through here and look at this. Anita T, the Destroyer. You're about to see why that is her name. And we are considering, we haven't done it yet, but we are considering changing the knockout title to the tap out title. I still have a hard time wrapping my head around, like, you pass out and you do whatever. Like, it should be a straight knockout, but whatevs. Whatevs. WCW tag team titles on the line. Also here tonight, Kylee and Misti putting those on the line. And then here, awesome Christina, going to get her first shot at Sid B. Wait till you get a load of what is going on with Sid B. Absolutely crazy. As well, we have Phoenix and Repentia going to hook it up for the brand new, newly unified women's television title. And get a load of this, Mr. Perfect coming back into the WCW, getting a shot, of course, right away at Rated R2K and that United States Championship title belt. We are going to do a 10-man rumble, no title belt on the line. Normally we have our 10-man rumble title on the line, no title belt on the line. Just Eric Bischoff wanted to look at these 10 wrestlers, sees what's going on. Jahki, the current 10-man Rumble champion, will be facing off against Sam Hacksaw. Again, no title belts on the line, but you know there is always something on the line in all of these matches. 4-way table elimination match. Finally, we are going to get to see Vipero's new outfit and the brand new look of Brutus as well. I'm telling you, Brutus starting to get on a roll. Jake Plague starting to get on a roll. Jay Savage starting to get on a roll. This is going to be a hell of a match. And then in the main event, the brand new look of Chris Ray going up against Blaise McCoy. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. And look, you speak his name. It's not like Radio Rex. I look a lot like him, to be fair. Not like Radio Rex. All you got to do is say Blaise. Blaise shows up right on time. What is going on? Tammy, welcome to the stream. Blaise, guys, go out, check out Blaise Radio. Go check out Temple Plays. Really, too, go check out R2K. He's really starting to do some cool stuff over on his channel. Also running an E-Fed. Go check out his channel as well. What is going on? Prime Time, welcome to the stream. Prime Time's another one. We're fixing Matt Storm.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WCW Women's Extreme Championship.
But Matt Storm and Prime Time, they're wrestlers. I'm excited for this stuff. I'm excited. There's a few wrestlers I'm excited for because you can tell that some other things. Look at the state of this. Maybe I shouldn't even be talking during this entrance. I do not want her, Anita T, the Destroyer, to get pissed off and then come down maybe and put a whooping on the announcer. You know what I mean? What is going on, Brooklyn Jokers? Welcome to the stream. Jesse the Jackhammer. Welcome to the stream, brother. I'm not kidding. Look at this. This woman has come down here and she is meaning business now. You can't see on her outfit. She does have a bedazzled skull. Part of the Bedazzled Jawbone Club. So, both of them are, so you don't want to mess with that. Monica Monroe making her way down to the ring, able to become the very first two-time knockout champion and the very first woman to actually defend the knockout title. And the reason I haven't changed the stipulations on this yet is I am trying to wait and see if I can wrap my head around it. You know what I mean? You got to give yourself a minute or two to wrap your head around it to see how that is going to go. Came out yesterday. DLC came out yesterday. So no small order. You got Anita T, the Destroyer, making her debut in the women's hardcore division and against Monica T. But they don't call her the Destroyer for no reason.
From Boston, Massachusetts, the Destroyer, Anita T. And her opponent from Berlin, Germany, the WCW Women's Extreme Champion,
now, it's interesting because you see this here in the WCW more than anywhere else. Sometimes people making a debut and making a debut with a title shot. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't see it a lot, but sometimes we do see it. We saw when Tammy came out. Tammy immediately won that light heavyweight championship. Now, that championship since then has been infused into the women's television title. It has been unified into that championship title belt, but getting a shot tonight at a major WCW title on another level. But look at this. Well, apparently we have seen this before. The referee is going to allow pins and submissions and everything else in this match, although she is not supposed to. But maybe she saw the Destroyer come down. She saw Monica come down, and they were like, hey, this is how we're going to do it. And she's like, all right, I'm not going to argue with you. The Destroyer trying to get after a table, so no matter what, still a hardcore style match going after the trash can right now. No countouts, and look at this. Head right off the trash can. And that might just be what we do moving forward. Maybe this is exactly how we're going to do it. Since it's not a true knockout championship, maybe we just make it a hardcore match. Seems to be probably the most reasonable thing to do. So, you know, Eric Bischoff, known as a man of reason. Maybe not, right? Maybe not. Maybe we don't know that. Yeah, we'll see a couple of the characters in here tonight. Also, you'll see Curt Hennig in here. Could see Diamond Dallas Page. Hardcore title match. All that stuff could happen. Listen to the crowd. They are going nuts right now. Anita T, maybe the first time she has wrestled in front of a crowd this big, so maybe the nerves getting to her right now. But I'll tell you, what helps the nerves is getting punched in the face. You know what I mean? You get punched in the face a few times, nerves then seem to go away. You start not even knowing if the crowd's there, and with the spike boots right to the midsection, Monica lands on the Destroyer. Anita T, and now setting up a ladder bridge using the announce table right in front of us here. Anita, though, getting back to her feet. Sid B throwing the chair in. And a little too late with grabbing the chair. Now Monica going after her with the sledgehammer. Jumps up on top of him. And not sure what she's doing exactly, but looking like maybe that had a bigger effect than it looked like it was about to have. What is going on, King Sam? Welcome to the stream. King Sam, another member of the Bark Squad, coming up on in here. And it's kind of interesting, even though you would have thought after that big move, Monica's still not going for the pin right there. Still trying to inflict pain and inflict punishment. And I'm just saying that maybe against a lady named the Destroyer, that might not be the best way to do things. That might not be the best way to conduct business. I would not, after seeing her come down, I would not want to give her a shot at getting things rolling on me. Monica, though, wanting to prove just how hardcore this title belt really is. And now Anita T trying to get back in control of what is going on, trying to get herself going, get the offense going right here. And Digital Dogs gifting out while we got a minute. Gifting out 5 memberships, so congratulations going out. Mr. Gruffy, a wrestler in our universe. Logan Windsor, Sentinel, the world champion, getting gifted a free 30-day membership. And Big Ben Bitter, V-Vlogging and Gaming, all 5 people gifted. Oh, and R2K. I just thought R2K wrote something, but R2K also gifted a free membership. You gotta love that. And a couple of them in the chat right now thought she was gonna go back to that big stomp to the midsection, instead going for her finisher, but look who gets up. Tries to reverse it back around, but Monica able to recover in time. And heading back out to get another weapon. Both getting back to her feet, but look, a little bit too late again. And that's the interesting thing about what's going on in this match right now. The Destroyer in her very first, her debut match, just a little bit slower right now than Monica T. And thrown almost on top of that chair. Referee getting in the way now, watching Monica. Will the Destroyer tap out? No, she does not. Monica now going after the chair and showing you why this is the women's hardcore title at the end of the day. And you can see, kind of talking right now to the Destroyer. Don't know what they're saying, but talking back and forth. Anita getting back to her feet right now. Stands up, and it looked like Monica gonna throw that in the corner. Instead, gets thrown into the corner without the turnbuckle pad. You know how that goes. And every time she gets going, Monica trying to show you why she is the champ. And here's her finisher. Hits her with the stomp, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Monica will retain the WCW Women's Knockout Championship.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's Extreme Champion,
Monica really trying to add to the history of the belt, trying to add to the prestige of the belt. There was a point in that match you thought maybe she could have ended it, but instead showing you why this is the women's hardcore division, and that probably moving forward, I like it a little bit better like that, because that's the way. I like it. If you're not laughing, I don't know what to do about that. That's hilarious. Now, Penny and Lady Rock will be going up against Kylee and Misti Watson. Remember, mother-daughter team getting ready to defend the WCW Women's Tag Team Championships, just winning those as of the last pay-per-view. The only NWO members to come out of that pay-per-view actually winning the title belt. So it still paid off a little bit. Of course, NWO collecting all the gate money, but also getting to walk out of there with the women's tag team title belts. Now, the Red Faction will make their way down to the ring. We saw GC Rock come out, kind of taking on the role of Penny right there. Probably lost a bet like we talked about, but highly doubt we will ever see that again. I have it on good authority. You're welcome. But Lady Rock and Penny getting a shot here tonight at the New World Order. These two ladies coming together, trying to take away some of the New World Order's power. But they are really starting to grow. They are really starting to gather some of those title belts, really starting to get some things. The men now starting to come together as well with the addition of Digital Dogs and Groening. It kind of makes you wonder, would they bring in another tag team? They don't have a true tag team right now in the NWO on the men's side. If Hogan stepped away, that kind of frees up two spots in the NWO. Then do they bring in a tag team, or does Hogan stay around and maybe Hogan starts helping the tag team? Jace Wagner, also his tag team partner, typically Ed Cardozo, not in the New World Order, at least not that we know of. Maybe they just bring on the one, and then Jace Wagner becomes the guy who is kind of heading up the tag team division, you know what I mean, for the New World Order. So lots of stuff the New World Order can do. Definitely want to keep an eye on what they are doing. But right now, the things that we are going to keep an eye on is Misti and Kylee Watson making their way down to the ring. And the current WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions. You know, they've held these belts before. Matter of fact, just going and looking to see a little bit of the history on these title belts. Little whatever's going on in the back there. You know, they're the very first three-time WCW World Champions, but you look at their title reigns, not very long. They win, they lost. Then they won, they defended the belt one time, they lost. So, are they going to be able? But this is typically the women. I mean, they're tied for the longest title reign with Angela Starr and Judge Julie Justice. And Alana D and Miss Nightmare. So, three tag teams. Nobody has defended them twice. Can they start a longer streak starting here tonight?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Red Faction. And their opponents, the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the NWO.
And see, Digital brings up a good point too. If Hogan hands the reins over to whoever he hands it over to, but if he hands the leadership reins over and then takes a step back, does he stay on as a manager type? Maybe does he stay on as a consultant? Does he continue to go out there? Because obviously he has a vested interest in the NWO, one of the godfathers of the New World Order. Would he stay on in that capacity, or is he just going to retire and walk away? Definitely something we'll want to watch. But right now, you can see here the New World Order has the size advantage against the Red Faction, but Red Faction used to fighting bigger women than they are, so they aren't going to back down from this. And remember, Penny's finishing move, the penny dropper, it's that haymaker, the haymaker cutter off that top rope. It is a sight to behold, and not many people can step up from it to do the thing that they need to do when they're in the ring. But if you were going to do something, you would want to make sure that at the very least, you control what Kylee Watson is doing. Kylee Watson, a former WCW World Champion, was the one to find a way to beat Aussie. Now Aussie back with the World Championship title belt. Will she want a shot again at Kylee? Will Kylee get a chance maybe to become the next two-time World Champion winner in the women's division? Can she beat Aussie again? Now, when she beat her the first time, Ivy Niles went out, fought Aussie. Kylee came down and handed the referee the Money in the Bank, and one of the very few Money in the Bank successful Money in the Bank cash-ins. We've seen quite a few, and for whatever reason in the WCW, really don't go the way of the champion or go the way of the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. And it typically goes the way of the champion, not just in the men's, but in the women's division as well. That's pretty funny. And you know, it doesn't take a long time. But once the NWO women start rolling, especially these two right here, they've been a tag team for a hot minute. They used to be Heather D and Misti, Cheyenne and Kylee, but that has been switched up, and these two really been a tag team for a while, and you can see starting to work a lot better together. Just like, and I was shocked that Kylee went down. She took that knee. It didn't look like she was going to go down. Even Lady Rock was looking on like, hey, are you going to hit the ground? And finally she does go down. Kylee reaching out. Penny using her speed, though, against it. Hooks the leg. One. And only a one count, and that is quite some authority, kicking out at that one count. Now whipping her over into the corner probably would be a good time. Like, if I was the team, the smaller team inside the match, I would really try to be getting as many double team moves, get my partner involved as much as I can. I'd be in and out, in and out, in and out until we can wear him down a little bit. But you can see, even for all the moves that have happened so far in this match, what hasn't happened is really wearing down Kylee. Kylee, though, jumps, gets Misti involved. Can Misti turn it around? Not if Penny has anything to say about it. And you're starting to get the feel like maybe at the beginning of the match, don't know that they had a shot. And you want to talk about just salt in the wound right there. Penny jumps up in that tag team's corner at their little home base, jumps up, and then plays it up to the crowd, and nobody can stop her. Hooks the leg. And there's a shot right there where Kylee could have came in, nicely broke up what was going on, but instead delivers a double overhand axe handle to break that match, or to break that pin up. You know, maybe just putting a little bit of stank on it right there. Guys, while we got a minute, remember, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. Penny's starting to get on a roll, trying to control things. And could this be the one thing the NWO needed? The one little crack in the armor that they need. To get it turned around. And now Misti leaning up on Penny. And I'm going to tell you, it is not going to take long. And of course. It goes in when Miss McGoats calls. You gotta answer the call. You know what I mean? Despite all my best efforts, you got to answer the call. And it's funny, like, actually gave me a homework assignment, so we're gonna try to do the homework assignment while doing this. Now, Misti hitting her right there. Whoa! Tried to go after Penny. Penny kind of steps back. Thought she was going to use some of the stuff to go back after Misti. Misti, though, getting out of the way. Penny getting out of the ring before the ref starts to counter out. Now, Misti standing on the hair, squeezing the head and pulling up on the arms. And Penny getting it turned back around, them getting back and forth, getting it recreated. And real quick, look at this. Penny giving everybody in the arena, giving all the reporters the opportunity to get their magazine shots, and you better believe they did it. Yeah, best believe they did it. So here we go. Hopefully the homework assignment is done. We will see, and I am sure Miss McGoats is going to call again. And look at this. She's like, hey, if you missed the shot the first time, let me go back around and get it for you again. And we have brand new WCW World Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, the Red Faction.
The Red Faction finding a way to beat the NWO, and I swear, these titles have got to be cursed. There's no other way to explain it. When you look at every other title belt, there's at least times where they have defended the titles multiple times. These have never been defended multiple times. 3 teams have defended it 1 time, and that is it. Can the Red Faction maybe turn this around? Can the Red Faction find a way to hold on and defend these title belts? Don't know. We're going to have to watch out. But, like, you got to believe they were the heavy underdogs in that match, and then all of a sudden they find a way to win it. So, GG's, hats off to them. Now, Sid B making her debut in the WCW. So we've got Anita T, we've got Sid B. Both of these ladies in real life work with Iffy. They could have the Bay right now on lockdown watching this show. The entire Bay, along with Chilliwack, getting to see their co-workers making their debut.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Disciples of Darkness from the other side of darkness, awesome Christina.
Now, you want to talk about making 2 hard debuts. You've got the Destroyer, Anita T, making her debut against the hardcore women's champion. And now you've got Sid B making her debut against Awesome Christina. Awesome Christina, you don't see her a lot, but she has been with us since season 1. So AC definitely knowing her way around the ring. The tag team partner of Crimson now having to face off against Sid B in her debut. I'm just saying, like, watch out. This is gonna be another barn burner. And look at the state of both of these ladies.
And from the Amazon,
Sid B coming out a very distinctive look. To be fair, I have wanted to use this look. What? Taking the cameraman, letting the cameraman know, and then laughing at him. Letting him know what time it is. It must be Sid B time. Oh, just flipped a switch. Went from having a good time to all business. I was going to say, like, AC comes down, you know, that is freaky. And now look at the state of this bedazzled jawbone crew. You can see with the bedazzled skull right up on her thing. And she is wasting no time. And you can see, not a small wrestler herself, could be only the 2nd or 3rd largest female competitor. So a lot of power behind Sid B, a lot of power behind AC, a lot of power behind Crimson. So going to be very interesting to see exactly how all of this goes. Yeah, Jade knows. R2K, they see what's going on. They're like, what just happened? You want to talk about making your presence felt? Sid B doing it right now. What is going on? Eagle Star, welcome to the stream. Yeah, he very well could have. Like, And AC, like we talked about this at the top of the match, showing you kind of exactly how long she has been showing you the amount of experience she has, allowing Sid B to use her own strength to get over to the corner, to get up, allowing her to wear herself out, while then she kind of regains her own strength. But that's the scary part of this. All the power that is sitting in the ring right now, going back and forth, trying to deliver knife-edge chops, trying to deliver that right cross, that right hook. And back and forth they go. Which one is going to come out on top of this? Oh, real quick kick up underneath right there. And that's part of the deal. Every new person that has come in to the wrestling business has had to have that, has had to come to terms with that. There is definitely a learning curve, and it is not like being down in an indie federation. When you step into a WCW ring, you're stepping into greatness, and I'm telling you, the crowd being bigger, the crowd doing what it does, absolutely affects the mental state. 1, 2, and look at that. Don't know how she did it. Maybe that adrenaline, maybe that energy, able to use that to kick out of AC's finishing move. We don't see a lot of that. AC now whipping her in the corner, and so far Sid B has taken everything AC has put out, but can she turn it around? What is going on, Clyde? Welcome to the stream, brother. Sid B now getting back up on her feet. AC throwing her out of the ring. And now getting ready to fly. Goes up, and look at that. This could be the mistake Sid B was waiting for. Can she capitalize on it right now? She can use the outside of the ring. We call it the great equalizer. Oh, swing and a miss. And AC able to get back in control of the match. Referee already up to a 4 count. And guys, if you like what you see, and I didn't even think about this, if you're out there watching right now and you don't have an account, sign up for an account absolutely free. Hit the subscribe button, free all month long. Hit the like button, share it out to some people that you know, and become a part of the community. You know, one thing I haven't done, I better do it right now, is I did not put our link to our Discord in the stream. But look at this. Ipso facto, presto changeo. Hold on, maybe I missed the button. Okay, hold on, let's try it again. Ipso facto, presto changeo, and just like magic, there it is, right there in the stream. Now look at this, Sid getting it turned back around. Ruh-roh Skedios getting the spike right to the side of the face. And is she going to be able to hit this right here? Usually that could be the prelude to her finisher. Is she going to set up for it, though? That's the thing we got to see. And she does. She just got hit with the forest for the trees. Now goes, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Sid B wins her debut match in WCW.
Here is your winner, Sid B.
Yeah, but you know, like Sola uses that as a finisher. None of the people that use it in the WCW use it as a finisher. So not quite as powerful as the way Solo Sikoa has worked that out. You know what I mean? Like Samoan Spike, I call hers the tree spike. So, but not as powerful. Solo Sikoa does it to you, you're done. You know what I mean? Like, that's all over but the crying. But Sid B able to come away with the victory here. Now, you want to talk about a match that I have been looking forward to and putting it off until it got bigger. And what could be bigger than the Unified Women's Television Championship on a Thursday Night Thunder? The answer is nothing. Repentia and Phoenix, very interesting styles, and I've wanted to see this match forever. Really glad that this match found a way to get booked, and not just booked, but booked and means something.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's Undisputed World Television Championship.
Which, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be surprised as the longer she uses it, maybe she perfects it a little bit more. Maybe she can get it up to where a Solo Sikoa's got it, you know what I mean? Definitely something we will want to keep an eye on. But right now, one of the most iconic women in the WCW, Phoenix, making her way down to the ring. And just looking at her outfit, the face paint, you don't gotta even say her name. Y'all knew who she was before she even walked out. But Phoenix now making her way down to the ring. Now, one of the interesting things, too, about this match, it's not just that you want to see this match, but one of the interesting things is so far when looking at who she has defended this title belt or won it against. Repentia beat Mimi, the tag team partner of Phoenix, in the Order of the Phoenix. Then she defended the title belt last Thunder against Jane. And now she is taking on the third member of the Order of the Phoenix. Can she defend the title belt against all four of them? It's funny, I got some friends, and like every time I invite them over to the house, they somehow switch it around to invite me to their house. Not this time! Repentia now making her way down to the ring, and you can see she's got that television title belt. She's got the Universal World Tag Team title belts that she defends with Sarah. Both title belts firmly in the hands of Repentia, and Repentia has been on another level as of late. I gotta tell you, if you're the world champion, you might want to watch out.
Introducing the challenger from the fifth dimension, Hennig. And her opponent from the Garden of Eden, the WCW Women's Undisputed World Television Champion and one half of the Universal Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Evil Within, Rex and Tessa.
She has been since day one. Phoenix, that's absolutely right. No, you don't always put the title. God, we have so many titles you couldn't even do it. But what is true is this title belt is fought for. The women's television title is fought for every single Thunder, and the men's television title is fought for every single Nitro. Rare exceptions are made, but that is what the television titles are designed for. So yeah, that and you'll see a few title belts on the line every single show. We can't do it another way, or you'd never see title belts defended. And there's too many title belts to defend at, just a pay-per-view. So, You'll see title belts defended. You see workups to them. You see non-workups to them. You'll see non-title. Like, you see it all. You get to see it all here in the WCW. So look at that, climbing right up. And really, Repentia, we talked about now who she has defended this title belt against. But beat Mimi turns out to become right now our greatest television champion of all time, being able to defend the belt 5 different times. And I'm talking too, it's like the who's of who's list that she was defending it against. So Repentia right now trying to go through the entire order of the Phoenix, defending the title belt. Very interesting when wrestlers set their sight on a faction like that and then try to go through the entire faction just to prove, hey, maybe I'm better than your entire faction. Whoa, look at that. Repentia going around the corner right there. Phoenix trying to deliver that big right hand. Misses it, however, but able to stay in control. Referee already up to a 6 count. You cannot win the title belt on the count out. What is going on, Witcher? Sister, welcome to the stream. Now Phoenix getting ready to take flight. Big crossbody, hooks the leg. 1. And only a 1 count. You knew it wasn't going to go down that fast. Not when Repentia is in the ring. And look at that, the old flippity-dippity right there. Spinning front kick right to the face of Repentia. Right now, Repentia taking on a lot of offense, trying to get back to her feet. Can she get it turned around? Right now, Phoenix just like a step ahead, just like a split second ahead of Repentia, able to stay in control using her speed. And you look at Repentia's size, you think, oh yeah, she's got to be faster. That is not the case. Repentia, a lot of power behind what she does. She can take it off the top rope. She can adapt to different styles of wrestling, but right now, unable to stop the offense of Phoenix. And now Repentia getting it turned back around, going after the bottom of the leg section of Phoenix. And there you go, right to the midsection. And now taking it up top, the bloody gumdrop is incoming. Can she hit it? She does. This could be it right here. 1, 2, and Phoenix able to kick out of the bloody gumdrop, but don't get me wrong, Repentia's like, what is going on? Let me get the crowd behind me right now. Let's get them fired up. Phoenix obviously came to put on a show. Repentia now getting things turned back around in her favor, hitting that bloody gum. And look, that's at the end of the day. That is going to be one of the great equalizers to get back on equal footing. Now both these ladies look like they are both poised to win this title belt right now. Phoenix taking the right hands, now back on the outside of the ring. And this typically is where Repentia wants you, so you got to be careful if you're Phoenix. You got to make sure that you do not open the door for Repentia to walk through, because if she does, it's going to be a quick night. Repentia now taking Phoenix, throwing her back in the ring, walking around the outside, maybe just taking a minute to herself. Referee gets in the way. She tries, but Phoenix saw that coming. Rep went for the crossbody, but Phoenix just kind of step back a little bit. She ends up missing it, and now getting herself in a position. Is she going to try to hit the rise with the Phoenix? We are about to find out. But you can see Repentia moving a lot slower than she was moving in the beginning of this match. And look at this out of nowhere. Almost getting the little sneaky pin. Almost able to sneak out of here with the win. Repentia trying to get back to her feet. Phoenix says, all right, let me help you. Got a little sneaky pin of her own. 2, 3, and Phoenix stops the streak of Repentia.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Women's Undisputed World Television Champion,
But you gotta think at what cost. Repentia working her way up. Probably gonna have her sights set on that United States title next. But working her way up through the ranks has been on a roll. And I'm telling you, if you're the champions above, you gotta be a little bit nervous about what's going on. And speaking of a United States title, speaking of trying to defend a United States title, we have seen now Rated R2K defend the toughest belt on the planet to win, the Outlaw Championship on Nitro, and now has to turn around and defend his United States title against Curt Hennig. Curt Hennig has been around for quite some time, also referred to as Mr. Perfect, but Curt Hennig will be getting a shot here tonight.
The contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW United States Championship.
But we'll be getting that shot here tonight. For the United States title belt. Have not seen Curt Hennig in quite some time, but he is back and ready to do business. That last win for that television title, too, makes Phoenix a 2-time television champion. Now, you look at the United States title belt, and for a little while there, it's going back and forth, Totes My Goats wins it at the beginning of Season 6, defends it 11 straight times. Vipero then finds a way to beat Totes. Vipero defends it 4 times. Rowdy beats him, defends it twice. Rated R2K beat him and defended 1 time. Can he extend his streak here tonight to 2 so far in Season 6? The champion typically holds on to the belt. But you can see the dual champion making his way down to the ring right now. And if you didn't think anything that you saw tonight was this way, you know it is right now. That is freaky. Freaky as hell coming down to the ring. You know, you just see that mask by itself and you're like, maybe I'm going to take the day off. Yeah, it's funny. We got to, there's some, and like this was one of those belts where we needed to add a lot more history to it. Season 6, we have done pretty good in taking some of the belts that haven't been defended that much and really catching them up, getting them the history that they need, the history that they deserve. So now the television title.
The challenger from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 260 pounds, Mr. Perfect. And his opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 224 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the WCW Underground Internet Champion, the Violator, RTK!
But you look at all the title belts, the hardcore title belt now, the light heavyweight is done, but the television title belt, the United States and the world title belt, all finally really kind of lining up a lot better with those title defenses. Before, they really weren't. So it is good. WCW starting to get that history behind it, starting to see a couple multi-time champions, starting to see some people that have held on to most of the belts for a while. There's still a few belts out there, like I'm telling you. I really am starting to believe the WCW women's title belt is cursed for whoever the champions are. And look at this. He knows what his name is. He knows what the moniker is, but R2K not having it, going right after letting Curt Hennig know exactly what time it is, exactly what is going to happen in this match. And getting after him, but Curt Hennig using those underhanded tactics. Now, you go back over like the history of Curt Hennig. A lot of stuff. You had Mr. Perfect in the WWE, Curt Hennig in the WCW, being a part of the Horsemen, Crawfish and the Horsemen, being a part of the New World Order. Curt Hennig had a very, very interesting and long career, of course, taken too soon, but able to come here tonight, getting back in the swing of things in WCW, getting an immediate shot at the U.S. title. But look at this. And right down on his head, one. But still able to kick out of it. Jimmy Hart, too, making his appearance here tonight. Jimmy Hart, one of the greatest managers of all time, now coming out with Curt Hennig here in the WCW. And right off of the ropes. Now you look, and you would think that R2K is this heavyweight wrestler. He is not. He is a light heavyweight wrestler, which is very, very interesting, but a very powerful light heavyweight wrestler, but still able, because of his size, able to take it off the ropes, able to maybe go up top and do some things, maybe able to get it in a springboard here or there. So definitely makes sense. We do have a United States title for the women. Look at that! Tried to end the match right there. Curt Hennig, though, must have been doing his homework, and not just doing his homework, but perfectly doing his homework. Ducking that move. Never seen that move countered, but somehow using the sixth sense to duck that move, and R2K hardly can't believe it himself, and now really getting to work, but Hennig getting out of the ring, trying to make it back into the ring. R2K waiting on him. Referee doing her best to get in the way, but R2K not having it, starting to fight through it. Yeah, matter of fact, we just had to unify a couple of the titles just because we grew very, very quickly, and now a couple of the titles, one in the men, one in the women, didn't make sense, so we got them unified into the television titles. I believe it was on the last Thunder that we did. And look at that. Both men able to use that quick get out of the ring free card, but able to get out and get back in to try to turn the momentum back in their favor. Curt Hennig maybe underestimating R2K, but starting to learn real fast that maybe that is not a good idea. And I'm telling you, the rest of the WCW, we talked about Repentia, what she's doing in the women's division. Same thing going on over here in the men's division. If you are a world champion, you might want to hope that R2K keeps winning and stays the United States champion for a while. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream, brother. Now we say maybe he didn't, maybe he underestimated, and maybe he did whatever, but at the end of the day, it is Curt Hennig, and now tried to hit him with the perfect plex. Misses it though, gets rolled up, and R2K waiting for him to do it, almost uses that to retain his title. Now R2K getting him over into the corner. And again, gonna hit him with this again. Will he go for the pin? No, Curt Hennig able to get out. And look at this, Jimmy Hart getting into the ring and talking to him. The referee's like, what's going on? R2K's like, you get out of this ring right now, mister. And Curt Hennig able to take advantage of that. Can he parlay that into a win, though? The referee taking Jimmy Hart's megaphone and throwing it out of the ring. Will Jimmy Hart go pick it back up? We don't even know. Curt Hennig now in charge of what is happening, using the outside of the ring to gain the advantage. Referee up to a 5 count, however, and you cannot win the title on a count out. Win the match, but you can't win the title. Now at the count of 7, Hennig gets R2K back in. R2K trying to get back to his feet. Jimmy Hart went over, collected his megaphone again. Curt Hennig gets him and now has him locked in a sleeper hold. Is R2K going to tap out or go night-night? No! Chin buster right there. R2K back to his feet. Brings him back over in the corner. Oh no, up against the ropes. And look at the state of this. Look at the state of this. What is getting ready to happen? And right back down to the ground. Referee trying to stop R2K from getting up to that top rope. So R2K said, fine, I'll go take a break over here. I can go take a break over in the corner, you know what I mean? Oh, miscalculation right there. Probably should have stayed in the ring. Starts the recount of the time. Now trying to get it turned back around. And if he can, not a good thing for Curt Hennig. And you can tell both men right now really starting to get tired. Jimmy Hart again. Rob Roscanios, this is the perfect plex. Curt Hennig hits it. Referee still messing with the megaphone. 1, 2, 3. And Curt Hennig just became the brand new WCW United States champion.
Here is your winner, and new WCW United States champion, Mr. Perfect.
Can you believe it? R2K absolutely dominating that match for the most part, but because of the interference with Jimmy Hart, Curt Hennig finds a way to come out the United States title. Now, I told you that, hey, watch out, world champion, but I've got a funny feeling that after seeing that, after that going down that way, I don't think things are over between Mr. Perfect and R2K. R2K might be going right back after Curt Hennig and that United States title belt.
The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations will occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner.
Now remember, no title belt on the line for this at all. Eric Bischoff wanting to get the opportunity to see some of the talent and going to use the Rumble tonight as that chance. Lex Luger, though, making not really his debut, but kind of his reemergence.
First, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger.
But making his reemergence back into the WCW, wondering exactly what road is Lex going to go down. Going to start out here tonight in the Rumble at position number 1. And you got to think, if there was somebody that may be able to do it, maybe Lex could be the one to win from position number 1. Maybe he can, maybe he can't, we don't know, but we're definitely going to find out here tonight. Jimmy Hart is one of the greatest managers of all time. Yeah, Lex definitely the guy you love to hate for sure. Well, that's the nice thing about it. Guys like Lex Luger, Curt Hennig, Jimmy Hart.
Who drew number 2, representing the NWO from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 239 pounds, Jay Wagner.
They actually take up no slots. So that's why we've been phasing out a lot of people, because we've got a lot more people in the Bark Squad like King Sam joining. We have seen the 2 debuts here tonight. Those are real people. Temple, he's in there. Digital Dogs, Vipero, Prime Time's got people. Herbie, Witcher, like everybody in R2K. Everybody that has been in the chat tonight has, except for like I think 2 people, but has characters in the WCW. So absolutely crazy. But it's going to be interesting here tonight. We see Lex Luger coming in, used to be a member of the NWO Wolfpack, now coming down to the ring and starting off the night with a brand new member, somebody he's never met, but donning the colors of the NWO, and that is Chase Wagner. So Lex Luger excited to be back in the WCW. And tonight, not your typical match either, which is going to be something else that is very interesting. Oh, look at that, Andre. Congratulations, King Sam, gifting you a free 30-day membership. Now Blackheart making his way down to the ring. And you're going to see these guys coming in fast and furious. It's because that the tag or the title belt isn't on the line. Champion not even in this match. But management really wanted to see the state of how these guys are doing, wanting them to get on and fight it out a little bit to kind of see where they're going to get slotted at. And look at that, Blackheart hitting them with the old nail in the coffin, one of the most deadly maneuvers in the WCW. Sentinel, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. King Sam, thank you for the super sticker there, buddy. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. And look at that. Blackheart finds a way immediately to eliminate Robbo. Robbo can't even believe it. But believe it or not, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it does not matter what you believe. He is out of the match. Blackheart trying to show that he is ready for bigger things here in the WCW again. You know, Blackheart went through a series of injuries and then had won the world champion on multiple occasions. GC Rock finding a way right there to save him, and now Wade War Walters making his way down to the ring. And that's the thing about this. Now we got 5 people in the ring. You can't have up to 8 people. One guy's already out. So one more elimination and all the people could find their way to end up in the ring. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. Like, you look. Lex Luger, I missed that. But King Sam on another level right now, gifting out free memberships. But gifting out free memberships. Here comes the next guy making his way down the ring, and it is Drew Hawthorne. But congratulations going out to Eagle Star, Danny Shoehead, Leo Angel, Donnie Toxic, and Soul Survivor, who is Ken Sean. And here it is, Diamond Dallas Page, Mr. DDP himself. One of the hardest working men ever in wrestling, and with much better hair now. DDP's hair this year finally on another level in the right direction. But now lots of activity going on in the ring. And here comes the final man in this competition. Somebody in here will end up winning this match. Who wants it more? And it is Eagle Star. So from here on out, one of the men in the ring right now will win this match one way or another. They're going to find you. They're going to get you one way, maybe next week. And look at the state of this. That is 16 gifted memberships. It's not listing them all out, though, for some reason. But hey, congratulations going out to Temple. Temple also in the stream right now. JP getting gifted a free membership. It's just taking a long time. just taking a minute, I think. And you saw those 2 eliminations, like right in the middle of them. You saw the 2 eliminations happen. And now,
A competitor has been eliminated.
Jace eliminating Cecil. Oh, here we go. Rockopotamus happening right now. Is he going to be able to turn that Rockopotamus into an elimination? Don't know. Eagle Star tried to sneak up on GC Rock. GC sees it. Drew ends up saving him. Wade Moore Walters, though, fighting through some things right there. Eagle fighting through some things. CDP and Blackheart getting on it. Like too many things going on right now. Papa Sam giving out the memberships. And right before his match, I believe your match is right after this. And look at that! GC Rock eliminates Jace. Then he eliminates DDP. GC Rock on some kind of a roll right now. Eagle Star going after Drew. GC Rock going after Blackheart. Can he get him? And then there were 4 down to the final 4 competitors of the evening. I'm telling you, there's people hiding out, you know what I mean? They hide out. They're in the lurk squad. I wonder if that'll work. What? Holy. Wow. Huh. Bro, I don't even know what to say about that. If, like, wow. I mean, you really don't have to do that, but I really, wow. Thank you, man. I mean, seriously, from wow. Yeah, I mean, but still, that is on another level. That is unreal. Very, very, it's very helpful. I really appreciate that. And you don't have to do that, but yeah, you are an absolute legend. Absolute legend. I appreciate that. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna try to get back to doing the thing. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really appreciate that. So GC Rock, now you're trying to look at the 2 biggest guys going after it. They try to double team Eagle Star, but Eagle Star cracks both of them in the head, then turns back around and still somehow gets in the middle of it. GC Rock, though, has been on quite the next level, and it has been looking like GC Rock has been on the downgrade. Like he has been going like a little bit downhill, but right here tonight, proving even if he doesn't win here tonight, he has eliminated almost everybody up until this point. Wade War Walters has seen his brother Brutus starting to pick up, and I mean really starting to get considered for maybe even a world title shot here before too long, but Wade not quite on the same deal. GC Rock not on the same deal, but that is what is going on right now. And look at this, he just isn't Sam is not playing today. Sam is on another level today. Absolutely amazing. And GC Rock continues the role that he is on, eliminating Eagle Star. And then there were two. We're now down to the final two guys, GC Rock and Wade War Walters. And I can tell you what, both these guys really wanting to win this match right now. It might just be copying what you're doing. It did that to me the other day too. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I will look into that here in a few for sure. Wade War Walters now finally getting this look down. And this is one of those looks with Wade where he has just recently changed his look up a little bit as far as his mask goes. His brother doing the same. And look at that. Only eliminating one person, but the last person, Wade War Walters, coming away with the win.
Wade War Walters.
So GC Rock goes on this absolute tear where he eliminates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a row, and then Wade War Walters able to come in right there at the end, eliminate GC Rock, and then bring home that that title. So not a title belt, but bring home the title of winning that Rumble right there. So very, very cool. And now the guy doing all the stuff in the chat right now. Oh yeah, I didn't even know that. Guys, you guys might want to check your settings. Listen to Blaise. Maybe, yeah, you gotta, yeah. Blaise could probably tell you how you do it. Totally forgot about that. But right now, the guy that is doing all the gifting in the channel, the guy that is doing all the stuff, will be going up. Sam Hacksaw is King Sam and will be going up against Jahki in this one-on-one match. Now, the interesting thing about this match, you're looking at Jahki, the 10-man Rumble winner, and you're looking at Jahki, the Survival Champion, both WCW Special Series champions. No title belt on the line, though. Their title belts are not on the line. There's only one way you can win those. But getting a chance tonight in a one-on-one match to go up against each other. Oh, that is exactly what it is. So guys, if you're in the stream right now, do the thing that Blaise said. Go back up in the chat. Click on the boxes that say allow gifts. And there is about, let's see, 10. There is 17 gifts out there waiting to be claimed.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Grinders, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 215 pounds, the WCW Underground Impact Champion, Jahki the Predator. And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Professional Wrestling Extreme Classic Champion, Sam Hacksaw.
Sam Hacksaw now making his way down the ring. Sorry about that, Miss McGoat's calls. You gotta answer. But Sam making his way down to the ring. Look at the look of the Survivor Champion. Brand new belt. That is on another level. But right now, both men really trying to make their way, really trying to take that next step, trying to jump up and trying to do the things to get themselves into the next level. Maybe Sam taking on the next United States champion. Maybe Sam trying to find a way to beat Rated R 2K to the punch. Maybe getting a shot at the Unified Television Championship. And I'm going to tell you right now, Unified Television Championship, my favorite title belt on the planet. So not a bad way to go. Yeah. It's like you get a membership, you get a membership, you get a membership. Everybody gets a membership. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, guys, go up, back up top, check on those boxes, allow gifts, and then there's 17 memberships out there waiting right now. By my calculations. If you guys are in or have your own Discords, I already put it out to my Discord, but go to your Discord and just say, hey, look, guys, come subscribe to Totes right now. If you're not subscribed, jump in the chat, click on the box, and claim your free 30-day membership. And then thank King Sam for it, you know what I mean? Obviously, got to be subscribed, but you just jump on in, you do all the stuff. What is going on? Bama. Welcome to the stream, brother. And look at this, getting off to a fast start right now. Sam Hacksaw looking to take it to the extreme. And when you look at these two wrestlers, this is kind of one of those deals where you look at the two wrestlers and then you're like, they have very, very similar styles. They don't have the same movesets whatsoever, but similar move styles. So one of those things where you're looking at the Alpha Wolf, you're looking at Sam Hacksaw, and you got to say, It's got to make for a great match. That match, we get to see it here tonight. Jahki and Sam going at it in the ring. Both of them right now trying to do the things to gain the momentum. To gain the momentum. To take that next step in their respective title divisions. Sam now getting it turned back around and back and forth. These guys go. And look at that. Picks him up. Thought he had maybe a little bit of time. Doesn't. And Jahki steals his finishing move. But Sam able to kick out in one. Solo, go back up top, click on the green box, and hit allow gifts. And there's his finishing move. Does he do it to Jahki? And that is what I'm talking about. Jahki steals the finishing move. Sam takes it back, really. And able to come out of here with a big win. So WCW management tonight looking at the brand new talent that has come in, looking at the newer talent that has come in, really starting to evaluate to see which way things go. And big things looking like they are on the horizon for Sam Hacksaw. Now getting down to the last two matches of the evening. Right now, look, yeah, I never knew that. I mean, I just learned that. But the four-way title match, we will see the brand new outfit, the newly designed outfit of Vipero. Two members of the Syndicate in this match, but we have seen the Syndicate do this before. The Syndicate not run by Jay Savage and not run like every other faction out there. Normally you see a member of the faction in there, you won't see somebody else. Jay Savage knowing that they could take this hardcore title, knowing
is a fatal four-way tables match and is for the WCW Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 269 pounds, Jay Savage.
But Jay Savage knowing the more people he can get in, it doesn't matter. They fight it, they do whatever. But if the Syndicate can bring that title home, only makes the Syndicate stronger. So not run like your typical faction being run. And absolutely true, get in, buy your local ticket. And a lot of you guys do that, and I really appreciate all that support. And again, you guys know all the money goes back into the channel to make a better product. Yeah, look, King Sam's like, I want everybody to be green. And everybody's green right now.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Syndicate from Columbus, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Snake Vipero.
But again, if you guys got your own, look at the state of this outfit. Well done, Vipero. Vipero designing this outfit. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, we gotta have that. Like, we got to do that. But guys, if you're in Discords, go get in your Discords. Let people know. If you guys come right now, King Sam is just passing out free 30-day memberships. Get in to this stream. Share the stream. Tell them how to get in here. Subscribe to the channel and claim a free 30-day membership from King Sam, and then send King Sam a huge thank you. I'm serious, you get me a little choked up here, King Sam. That is absolutely amazing what what is going on here today.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Monster Eclipse, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 379 pounds, Brutus Walters.
You know, it's crazy. You would think that in our universe that you would have more and more of like the big men would be the ones that are the world champions, the thises and the that's. And so far it hasn't, but I've got a funny feeling. It almost feels like it's starting to happen. We just saw Wade War Walters when we have seen Brutus and Nitro have some success, getting a shot here tonight then at the hardcore title. Starting to see these big men step up. Gonna see Blaise McCoy tonight in the main event. What does it mean? That's what we're gonna find out, you know what I'm saying? But now, can these big men start to parlay that? Can they start using? We've seen the smaller guys. We've seen the heavyweights. We've seen everybody use the speed against them. But are these big guys, are they going to start stepping up into this realm? Into this realm where they start becoming, like the name says, the monster among men. Are they going to start becoming the guys holding these title belts? Jake Plague, kind of the guy leading the way of the big men.
Representing the Judgment Day from wherever he wants, weighing in at 273 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, the Virus, Jake Plague.
But leading the way in the hardcore division, Digital Dogs leading the way in the upper title division, kind of leading the way. And now these guys, you can already tell they're starting to see it. They're starting to see it. You got to believe Jake Plague looked at Digital and said, oh, we can do this. And now you can see the Walters brothers looking at him too, saying, oh my gosh, we can do this. And now they are starting to step up. Do they step up here tonight? That is what we're going to have to see. And then, of course, starting to see even some of the smaller guys. We've seen JP where he went through this hard time and now starting to come out on the other side of it. We have seen King Sam on a roll. We have seen R2K on a roll. So lots of stuff. It almost feels in the way of the wrestlers like we're starting to have this almost changing of the guard. Yeah, you see the guys on the lower cards, right? But the guys that have been on the lower part of the card now really starting to make it up into the mid card and starting to dominate the mid card, which means obviously they're going to start making their way up to the top of the card. Now, you can only have so many top card guys, don't get me wrong. There's only so many guys that are up there. But, again, starting to feel like the changing of the guard is starting to happen. Definitely something at WCW we are trying to keep an eye on. And right now in this match, you look at Vipero, the smallest guy in this ring. But two members of the syndicate in here, so definitely going to see what goes on with that. I'm going to say I'm pretty sure tonight we made more than some indie federations made, you know what I mean? Thanks to King Sam. But here we go, Brutus now throwing the table into the ring. And again, the only way out is through that. So right now, you can see that, yeah, Savage and Vipero kind of getting after it a little bit, right? However, what if they're pulling the moves a little bit? What if they're just making it look like they're getting after each other, but really kind of pulling back, pulling the punch a little bit, so that as this match goes on, as they find their spots, they're actually still pretty fresh, and these other two guys are into some trouble. But look at that move. You know Jake Plague ain't pulling any punches. And now making it back out of the ring. Brutus now starting to get all fired up on that. Yeah, if I could pin that 900 spot, I would. You know what I mean? It has stayed for a minute, but like it needs to stay forever. And what goes up comes down, and apparently not. Jay Savage is like, look, I got to get warmed up. Maybe he's got bigger plans for Vipero, and this was the plan the entire time, was to make it so that it was really just a three-way match, and that there wasn't another competitor in there, and Vipero is meant for some different things. We are going to have to see that on the next Nitro, see how that develops, but Vipero out of this match right now. And the champion wisely just sitting inside this match. Sitting inside this match waiting to see what happens. Now back out. I'm all like, yeah, he's wisely doing the whatever, but now already back out on the outside. And here we go. Champion going head to head. Brutus, though. Oh, the champion felt Brutus coming, and not like you couldn't feel the entire arena shaking from the size of Brutus. And Brutus trying to control everything going on, now trying to put Savage in between. Uses Savage as a blocker, and it works out. Savage now going up underneath, trying to grab that table, and grabs a guitar instead, puts it over his head. Looked like he was getting ready to get on it, and I think, oh, look at that little dance-off, and Savage says, this isn't a dance-off, this is a tables match. Now brings the champion over, throws him in the ring, but Brutus stopping the momentum of that right now. Brutus again. The champion getting thrown back in. Table going down. Champion now getting ready to set that table back up. And as long as that table set up, oh, Savage delivering Brutus into the ring. Hacksaw sees him. Hacksaw. Savage sees him. And Savage sitting with the table, but a huge momentum swing right there, and now takes him, throws him over into the corner. Will Jake Plague end his night? Does not. And Brutus rolls it up on out of the ring. Says, I got to get up on out of here. Well, I'm saying, like, you put down that kind of money, you get to see whatever you want to see. You know what I mean? But I'm sure we could do something to make that a really interesting match. Jay Savage now picking up the champion, throwing him back down. Brutus getting into the ring. Savage setting up for his finisher. Now, while this may not end the night of Jake Plague, it definitely dampers the night of Jake Plague. The triple butterfly applied. but he doesn't see Brutus kind of sitting back, tries to get back up after that chair shot. You can see that chair all kinds of jacked up right now. That chair on another level. Like everybody's on level 1. That chair is on level -2. Like it is ready to go to the scrapyard. Brutus picking him up, and oh, that could end your night right there. You gotta believe that there has gotta be some kind of injury coming after that. Jake Plague just trying to do whatever he can do. Savage helping him out. And Savage starting to get fired up. Brutus still in the ring. Savage started to talk some trash to Jake Plague, but now the Plague is loose. Kind of like the juice being loose, but the Plague is loose. And right here, locking Jay Savage now into the Plague. Again, you can tap out, you can pretend like you counted 3, you can do whatever you want to do, but the only way out of this match is through a table. Not through a chair, not over a ladder, through a table. Isn't that crazy? That's another level. And it goes to show you exactly what it kind of means in some of this stuff. And remember, guys, as long as that table is set up, anything could happen at any time. Anybody could go through it, even on an oopsie daisy. Even on the old rope-a-dope, like you're trying to do a rope-a-dope and then you get thrown through a table. Oh, Savage now up against the table. Jake Plague, though, ends up saving Savage from a worse fate. Maybe no good deed is about to go unpunished. Oh, thought Savage was going to take him through that table just now. Savage delivering the stuff, and now everybody wanting to get after the champ. Everybody wanting to get a piece of the champ. Brutus trying to get him back to his feet. Savage saying, no, thank you, sir. Flips him back around and now whips him over. Knocks him into the table, but Plague saves Brutus, at least for now, and walks him over. And instead of dropping him through the table, power bombs him outside. And this could be part of that thing, but look at this. Brutus not messing around. And now, no matter what happens here tonight, we will have a brand new hardcore champion, despite the number of times Plague has defended that title, getting tabled. And now is Solo pulling out another table. He is. Table now pulled out, but unable to be set up. Brutus walking Solo over to that corner turnbuckle. And now delivering chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. Brutus knowing how to win the match, but what will he do with it? Will he set the table up? He does. Sets it up in the corner. Did 1.24 fix something? Now I'm going to have to go test it out. Now I can go test out the 5-way table match and the 6-man tag table elimination match. If 1.24 fixes it, that would be amazing. But that doesn't matter right now. What does matter is Brutus going to try to end Savage's night right here. Can he do it? Will he be the new champion? He is. And Brutus Walters starting to get on another level.
And new WCW Hardcore Champion, Brutus Walters.
Brutus Walters, your brand new WCW Hardcore Champion. And that's freaky enough. But now you got the Plague loose with no title belts. What is he going to do? You got Sam Hacksaw. He's ready to step up and do something. What is he going to do? You got Rated R2K, probably going to go back after the United States title, not because he wants the title belt necessarily, but because he wants to get even with Hennig and what Curt Hennig did to him earlier tonight. You got Wade War Walters, you got GC Rock on the up and up. Will Blaise, I'm telling you, the big men right now are doing their thing. Will Blaise do the thing here tonight, or will Chris Ray and Chris Ray's brand new look do something? We'll find out today. No, we're going to find out right now. And guys, I still have your matches. Matter of fact, in order to get all the matches in, we've done 2 of them already.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 297 pounds, McCoy.
I've got them written down. We are actually going to extend, instead of having 4 shows before the next pay-per-view event, we're going to have 6. So we're going to have 3 Nitros, 3 Thunders. We've already had 1 and 1, but we're going to have 2 more Nitros, 2 more Thunders, and get in the other 4 matches, and possibly the other match. We'll have to see if 1.24 fixed it. But right now, Blaise McCoy making his way down the ring. Now, oftentimes in WCW, we kind of compared him to the WWE's version of Brock Lesnar. Is he going to step up here tonight, kind of start taking that mantle on? I'm telling you, the big men in WCW starting to do their thing. It's like, should probably call this a new era, maybe Rise of the Big Man, the way things are going. But look at the state of El Jefe, Chris Ray. Leaving the LWO, looking more and more like a luchador every time we see him. Oh, El Jefe himself gonna step into the ring. Yeah, that outfit is freaky. Gonna step into the ring though. And it's funny, we've seen the transformation of El Jefe over this season. We have seen him in the NWO, we have seen him in the LWO, and now you see him kind of walking his own path, doing his own thing, and really embracing the luchadorness that he wants to be a part of. However, there is a guy standing in his way on the other side of the ring, and right now, and that is Blaise McCoy. And recently, we just kind of learned, now we've seen Blaise McCoy and Joker have been tagging it up a little bit, but now, with the addition of Peyton Hardy, Blaise kind of wanted to do his own thing, has stepped away from those two, still wears the badge, you know, the MAD, but no longer really a part of it. Kind of his own guy, doing his own thing, walking his own path, and that path starts here tonight. I can change your entrance, absolutely. Okay, we will get it changed for you, no worries. There is some really cool entrances also. I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to give you a totes entrance. My wife on another level right now. 3 times in one show, that's amazing. Now, Miss Tote says she is not calling again. I said I doubt that. You're Miss McGoat. You call whenever you want to call. Look at these two guys, though, going after it. Really a lot of back and forth. Now you look at Chris Ray, and you look at Chris Ray's size. It is obvious, an obvious strategy is to control the pacing of the match. Now, with such different styles, a more luchador, high, like fast pace, 10 to 12 movesets going on versus the standard, like U.S. or U.S. power style, where you're looking at like anywhere from 4, 5, maybe 6 moves. Like, it is quite the thing. But look at this, Chris Ray trying to take some of the luchador, but then trying to make some of it the power style. Turns around with that kick. But it is going to take a lot to get after Blaise. Blaise now getting a turn back around. And because of his height, Chris Ray ducks the clothesline and able to get back in control. But you look at it, Blaise, if he's able to hit that move right there, watch out. That could have been the end of Chris Ray's night. And now the old flippity-doo-dah maneuvers going after Blaise, but Blaise able to kick out, and now Chris Ray going right after the scunion, splitting open Blaise McCoy. We talk about him not doing the power, but now Blaise dropping the bows right on top of Chris's head, and no, not the bows like the surround sound, but the big old bows of Blaise. Now taking him over back into the corner. And we've seen him do this before. And Roscatios throws him right into the turnbuckle, grabs and hooks the leg too. And somehow, I'm telling you, Frankie Two Fingers not going to be able to do it. Not going to be able to kick out of it. But Chris Ray, El Jefe himself, finds a way to kick out of it, and now Blaise starting to take it to level 2, setting up for it right now. Gets him up. No, he doesn't. Chris Ray able to fight through it, delivering the feet. Now DDT. Blaise grabbing the head. Chris telling him to bring it on. Gets up to his feet, throws him into the ropes. Goes down, goes up, tries to go all around, delivers that shoulder block to Blaise, which shocking. Takes Blaise off of his feet. And really working on the midsection, trying to make sure that when this comes up, is he going to take it to the top ropes? Been kind of a shocking thing that Chris is not taking it to the top ropes. Normally we see Chris Ray flying off the ropes doing all the things, but he's not doing it in this match. Maybe thinking that Blaise scouted that out on him and now trying to do it a different way and take it right to him. Typically not going to be the best strategy to do against a guy like Blaise. Now working on the lower and the midsection. Absolutely on another level. From a river. Blaise now turning it around. We see what's going on. Remember, no title belts are on the line. Referee up to a 4 count, and look, even with that maneuver, Blaise taking it a little bit out of him. Blaise now working it back into the ring. Chris Ray seeing what's going on. Blaise waiting on him, but you can see Blaise starting to get a little gassed right here. And typically with your big men, this is what goes on. The longer matches go on, and you look at a Brock Lesnar, you look at a Goldberg, and the longer the match went on, that is how it goes. Now, I don't think you want to stand toe-to-toe with Blaise in the center of the ring, because it is not the same. You got to hit him about 4 times to his 1. But somehow, Chris Ray trying to prove the Cynic's wrong, and the Cynic right now is Frankie Two Fingers. Chris Ray really doing everything he can. Blaise taking it to the outside, and Blaise says, look, this is not an Eminem song. Two Trailer Park Girls did not go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Yeah, Blaise getting it fired up now, and this has got to be the thing. If you're him that you got to worry about. He missed it one time. He did not miss it that time. Telling him to bring it on. El Jefe in a world of hurt right now and planted straight down. Grabs and hooks the leg too. And that should just show you straight up how much power Blaise McCoy has. Now Blaise starting to get things turned back around, even when he tries to hit him with the cutter. Now hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And I am telling you, the big men in WCW are putting the WCW on notice.
Here is your winner, Blaise McCoy.
Putting them on notice. Now, did they get together in the locker room and figure it out? Did they just see one guy do it? Are they taking it on from Digital Dog, seeing what Digital has been doing, then seeing what Jake Plague is doing, then seeing what Brutus has been doing, now seeing what Walter's doing, and now you can look and see what Blaise is doing. Guys, that is going to do it. What a crazy stream, like record-breaking in a lot of different ways. And all thanks to you guys. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing. We are putting together an amazing community. And I will tell you all right now, this whole thing is about community. It's not like I'm growing the channel. We together are doing this thing, and it is really good. And I just feel like with some of the PMs that I've been getting lately that a lot of you guys are choosing grace over violence, which is nice. Sometimes, look, we're men. We got to choose violence. We like wrestling. Sometimes you got to do it. But if you guys see somebody out there today and you can see, just remember, and I say the grace part of it, like it's not about religion. It's not about, but I just mean when you see somebody out there, maybe they're struggling a little bit. Maybe you can't tell they're struggling. Just assume, maybe give them the benefit of the doubt. Just say, maybe I could do something right now that's going to make their day better. Maybe I could do something. Maybe I could say some words. Maybe I can do something that's going to turn some things around. And I think when we start doing that in the worldwide, not just in the U.S., not just in England, worldwide, I think when we start doing that, we start trying to see things from other people's point of view. We start showing a little bit of grace. I think that's how we move forward in life. Appreciate everything you guys do. King Sam, legend. Legendary, absolutely speechless. I don't even really know what to say about it. It's amazing. And I really appreciate everything you've done today, that you did for the community, that you did for this channel. And that goes for all of you guys. Make sure you guys drop the like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video, and we are going to catch all of you in the next one. Peace.